What's up, folks? Jason Glisson for Pixel Prop Store. I got something fun that I wanted to announce. A couple months ago, I was approached by C&A Prop Design, and they asked if I would be interested in collaborating with them on a Haslab Proton Pack vent board. They were working on a vent kit, and they needed a way for the Haslab Proton Pack to be able to trigger their vent kit. I fortunately have two Haslabs. One is to just keep pristine. The other one was actually to mod and do all kinds of fun stuff like this. So fortunately, I said yes, um, and so I started taking the pack apart and doing some voltage checks, and that it was challenging because the wand and the pack weren't really made together for each other, rather. So they did something clever with the wand to try to make the pack respond to it. And the way that works is the wand sends a voltage fluctuation to the pack to let it know that it has overheated, and then the pack responds by shutting down. It's clever that it works that way. I don't think originally they had planned on having a wand and a pack work together, but it's a clever way of doing it. But it does pose quite a few problems. To get the venting to work at all, you have to detect that voltage change and then respond to it, just like the pack does, pretty much. But that voltage change only happens at a certain instance, and it can vary from time to time. So you can't do it by timing. You have to actually look at the voltage. The problem there is the voltage actually is slightly different each time as well, and it's really hard for a microcontroller like a ESP32 or a Arduino to detect precisely those kinds of voltage changes without having a lot of external circuitry to do that. And I didn't want to do that because I didn't want the price to be more than it already is going to be. So this is the board. It's finalized. It's up for sale now on my site. So as far as the features go, you can. This is plug and play. You just plug the board in. There's a 9-volt, well, in this case 12-volt. There's a 12-volt connection. It comes with all the cables you need. There are 3 cables. One of them plugs into a Talentcell. The Talentcell plugs into directly into the Haslab Proton Pack board. So you're going to get a cable to power your pack with a Talentcell, and then it comes with a JST XH connector that will plug here at the top. That will plug directly into the Haslab board where the wand is connected right now. And then the wand purple connector plugs in right down here. And there's actually going to be a purple connector for that, so everything's color-coded, so you won't be able to make a mistake there. Once you do that, let's see, I think that's it as far as cables. Once you do that, that's it. All you need to do is install the vent kit and everything will work. Now there's some additional features that I threw in, as always. Like, I like to do crazy stuff and throw in extra features. So you can actually trigger this from your phone via Wi-Fi. So the board gives off its own Wi-Fi signal. You can connect to that. Not only that, you can actually change the Wi-Fi name. So default, I think it says Proton Pack Vent Kit. So you can change that name, and you can change your password. You can change that to whatever you want. Once you connect to the vent kit, from your phone, you just go to a certain web address, and then you'll see a button that says vent, and you just hit that, and the proton pack will vent. This gives you the ability to kind of show it off or do whatever you want without having to go through the overheat sequence. Also, you can vent the vent kit with the cyclotron off. I know a lot of people like to display their proton packs at Comic Cons and things like that to show everyone what the inside of the cyclotron looks like. This allows you to actually vent the proton pack without having the pack powered on at all. All that you really have to have is the vent kit turned on. I actually threw in one other thing, and it's a manual vent button connection. So this allows you to connect a button to it. If you wanted to have a button mounted on the outside of your pack that you can just hit and it'll vent, you can do that. You can actually you could set up some other kind of relay device if you wanted to connect to this board and have it vent as well. But all this is up for sale. The board comes pre-assembled. It's not like the PKE meter kit where you have to assemble everything yourself. These I will be assembling myself, which is a little tedious. There's not a ton of components on it, but they do have to be put on the right way, and I'm going to test every board that I ship out. I'm going to be doing a video on how to install this into your Haslab pack. There's going to be some dremeling, so go ahead and have some heartburn over that. But I promise you, the guys at CNA Props Design have done a phenomenal job with this vent kit. It's the only kit that I know of that you can refill your vape liquid directly from the vent kit. You don't have to take your entire proton pack apart to get to it. It's really nice. All you need to do is just take the cyclotron off of the Haslab and then take the nozzle off of the kit, and it's right there. You just unscrew it, refill it, and you're done. Very, very easy. Yeah, this is on sale now. I'm capping it at a group of 25 each, so I'll sell out the 25, and then I will put another 25 up for sale. And if I'm out of stock or something, sign up for the newsletter on my website. I'll send out an email when I'm back in stock of some things. I can't keep the PKE meters kits in stock, so I've had to limit that to just a handful, because by the time I get those handful back in stock, they're gone in a couple of days. So I'll try my best to get more inventory to just have more on hand, but they sell really fast. Anyway, we're really excited about this collaboration. I want to thank the guys at CNA. They have been very patient with me. I've had to kind of do a lot of figuring out of how this was going to work. Send them videos, send them pictures, get some confirmation on what they wanted exactly. It worked out really well. It was definitely the quickest turnaround for a project that I've had, and probably one of the more challenging ones, because I was working off of someone else's circuit board, in this case the Haslab board. So I had to do a lot of testing, a lot of documentation of what it's doing and when, and I had to do a lot of just sample testing, like looking at voltages over 50 or 60 different times that I'm firing it off to see what it's doing. Recording all that, and then just looking for patterns or lack of patterns in some cases. But yeah, so I'm really proud of this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see pictures and some experiences of how people are using this. Thanks, and I'll see you around.